Hello, this is Smizlav the Slayer. I'm going to be doing another live Blitz chess game commentary. And going to the. It's weird that I got white I got white like 3 games in a row. So we're going to the Slav, and try to get bishop to g5. Okay, this is an interesting kind of Slav defense. And once again, I don't really know what to do against it. So I'm going to play bishop to g5. Queen to d2, castle queenside, and just go for h4, h5 in the hack attack. It's just such a good plan. It always works. Nope. Okay, so now we're going to double pawns in the e file. No, right? Okay, that works too. Play h3, and maybe g4. Castling kingside is prevented, so that's good. Knight to e5. I think maybe c takes d5. I should probably try to play more soundly here. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Knight to h. I think knight to h2. And castling kingside is still prevented from black. I'm gonna go ahead and just castle queenside. And then push d5. Try to open up the center. Maybe push f3. Okay. That's so we can castle kingside. But I don't really see that. I don't think that is a good. I'm gonna just go ahead and open up this file. There's no reason for me not to open up the kingside. And I can always try to open up the center with d5 later. And bishop to g2 is probably going to be what I want to do here. Bishop to d2, excuse me, bishop to g2, f3, f4, maybe f5. Basically push to the f pawn. Try to open up a line somewhere. Gonna go ahead and just sacrifice this pawn. With the idea of trying to get at his king. So now castling queenside is no longer possible for him. And even though my kingside looks pretty vulnerable, it's not. Well, maybe it is easy. I don't know. I'm misjudging these kind of things a lot. But it doesn't seem like his pieces aren't right over there, you know? And it's not, his pieces are all on the king side. His bishops, I can kind of neutralize them a bit. He doesn't have a good way to break open the line with the pawns. He does have the c file, but that's not really the best file to have open against the castled king, you know? And it's not really good for, it's not going to be easy for him to break open a b or a file. And maybe he can get some piece play like rook to c6, put his rook here, but that's going to be pretty slow. His king's still in the center. And I really think I can, you know, yeah, that's fine with me. So he's going to, I mean, that's fine with me. Now I have the open f file here. I'm going to play, I'm threatening bishop takes g7, or queen takes, if bishop takes, queen takes. And then he's going to have to move his rook. I can open up the g file pretty easily, and get my knight to f3 to e5. It's going to be, and this, I guess these e pawns can just sort of try to run down here and just break something open. And I do have. If I take with the e pawn, it undoubles my. Yeah, I think that's going to be best because I can get it. I can open up. I don't really need a d file to be open, and now I have much more mobility with these pawns, with playing e4, d5, or g takes h5, rook to g1, or e4, bishop to d3, e5, and then attacking this g6 pawn. And if I think even though I didn't want to have, okay, yep. So now. Yeah, I just need to play. Sorry. Okay. So he's got check, takes, big deal. Maybe I do want to play bishop to g2 here. Or do I want to just play, oh, I'm up on time too, that's nice. Well, I don't think he has an immediate threat. But if he were to get I can't play okay, sorry. This is real rambly. But, I'm really thinking between bishop to g2 and I think bishop to g2 is best. Yeah, bishop to g2, definitely. And then h takes g6, I don't really need to do that. He's not going to play g takes h5, because that would be terrible for him. So I can have that move later. And now I can play e4. And I'm also threatening the knight here. And so I'm going to have this move anyway. It's usually bad to block the g file like this. Now definitely play that. Then I think e4, takes, check, king. Yeah, definitely play e4. And basically prepare, well, that's not really prepare all that much. I wonder if I want to play queen to g5. I'm going to go ahead and play knight to h. Get my knight here. If I can get rid of this knight, then I think I might be able to get something good going. Maybe try to just push this pawn. Maybe knight to e5 to get rid of this bishop. This bishop is kind of the key to his defense. I guess I don't want to trade off the knights. And if he opens up the h file, I think that would be good for me too. So I don't think he can really afford to exchange that knight. Knight to h6 also might be a possibility. I think I'm going to go ahead and play knight to e5. Excuse me, if he doesn't trade off. Well, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play queen to g5 with the idea of knight to h6 check. Or actually, I can just play knight to f6 check too, defending this g2 bishop. And, okay, that's excellent for me. So, yeah, now the game's pretty much over. I mean, it's not over, but h4, h5, there's not a whole lot he can do. I mean, he's down a queen. So, if he takes the pawn, I just push this, and then he loses his bishop. And his king's going to come under bad attack. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but okay. So, and then he resigned. So, this was a pretty interesting game. I kind of just played badly in the opening. I really got to work on my openings. Actually, you know, I got a comment in one of my videos to do some Sicilian openings, and I think that's Sicilian opening videos. I think I might try to do a whole bunch of opening videos, because I'm really bad at the openings, and I just, you know, I don't know. I'll try to think of something to do. Those take a lot more work though to put up a video than the Blitz games, which is you know, I'm pretty against. Generally I prefer not to do anything difficult. So, no, but I'll try. Joking aside, I'll try to get up something like that. I think that would be very good for me too, just to do. Because this was kind of a mess. I mean, he really let me. I mean, the h5, that's not a good move. You know, he really let me get away with some stuff here. I don't even think knight to e4 was very good, because he just didn't need to do that. He could have just played. I mean, he really right here knight to g4. Like, I don't understand. You know, that's if he plays knight to g4, I think things start to look really bad for me. But he didn't do so. And then I got some lines open, and I guess I did assess properly the the queenside stuff. He just couldn't get enough pieces down. He did get the c-file, but he couldn't do much with it. I think maybe bishop to I guess bishop to c2 doesn't really do anything, does it? So, and then e4. I think this bishop to g2 move was definitely the right move here, just to get e4 going, and this worked out. I think he probably had a better move here. Maybe something like knight to e4. Knight takes e4, bishop takes e4, queen takes e4. And maybe then just for him to just play maybe like rook c2, and maybe king to f8 or king to, well, just some way to break this pin so h4 h5 isn't a big deal. And then maybe queen to f5, trade off queens and try to play with his pawns. Though I guess he is down a pawn too, isn't he? But I guess he'd win it back if he won the c4 pawn. Yeah, maybe try to play against these two isolated pawns, or at least get a draw something. So, I mean, I played decently, but not great. But oh well. I mean, I played. Yeah, it was a fun game. So thanks for watching.